Alright, welcome back. So today we are going to do the Blue Eyes Structure Deck. I know everyone is buying this deck because everyone's a big Blue Eyes fan, and everyone has like their own version of how they make the deck and how they build the deck. And everyone says you need like 3 of the structure decks. I am not really a meta player. I'm not like not anti-meta. Like if you want to be a meta player, you can be a meta player. But I play Yu-Gi-Oh mainly for fun.
I'm funny.
Because I enjoy it and I think it's a cool game. But I purposely do not like building meta decks. Just because I find it way more fun for me personally. Just to try to see if I can find a strategy that is good and unique, that kind of showcase my own individuality, while also trying to compete with like some of the best decks out there. And even if I put up a good fight, I think that's a W in my book, because you know it's about fun. You know, I think like people take this game so seriously, which yeah, I guess you kind of have to, because
your soul's on the line. But
It's time. You've done exactly what I wanted you to do. Now your destruction begins.
Same time, it's supposed to be enjoyable. And I think sometimes the meta kind of really takes the joy out of it. So everybody says, again, you need like 3 structure decks to build kind of like the best version of the deck. I kind of disagree with that. I'm only buying 2. I only buy 2 structure decks every time there's a new structure deck that comes out, because I think 2 is optimal. Yeah, I guess 3 would be best in other people's eyes, most people's eyes, but I think 2 is ideal if you want to build a good deck, but make it your own unique kind of version of yourself. So you're not just like copy and paste one-to-one what everyone else is doing. You're doing something unique yourself. And really, 2 structure decks almost has every single card that I need. I only bought like 4 other cards that I kind of added into the deck to make it my own unique version, and it's a budget deck, because instead of buying 3 decks, you only need to buy 2. So each of the structure decks costs $15 if you buy it online. If you go into a store, they only would cost like $10, around $10. I tried to go to a Target, Best Buy, a GameStop, Barnes & Noble, and I don't know, I think it's kind of like the video game atmosphere where most video games physically aren't just being sold and produced as common as what they used to. Same with kind of like cards, like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards. Well, Pokemon cards you can find anywhere, but Yu-Gi-Oh cards are so hard to find. Like you have to go to like a local game shop or local game store just to kind of pick up one of these things. And, you know, I definitely should go to local game stores more often. I've only been there a couple times, but I'm trying to get more involved, you know. But let me show you kind of what I build, what my build is like. Look at these nice kind of like sleeves that my friend gave me. He went to kind of like a Comic-Con. Shout out to Farhan, because he's awesome. He's a great, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh player. You know, we're the Paradox Brothers. Check us out. Let us know what you feel. But let me show you kind of what I have for the deck. So first off, obviously, you need the 3 Blue Eyes, okay? Some people play 2 Blue Eyes. I like to play 3. This is just a pure Blue Eyes deck with only 2 structure decks instead of 3. And a lot of people like to play like hand traps, like Nibiru, Effect Veiler, Ash Blossom. You know, I don't. If I'm not a meta player, I'm not going to be playing these hand traps like that. I'm making a pure just Blue Eyes deck. You know, I'm trying to be as close to Kaiba as possible, and I don't think, you know, Kaiba really cares about these things. Like if they do that, okay, cool. I think I can find ways and strategies around that still, and if not, okay, I guess it is what it is. But you know, it's kind of like Heart of the Cards. I feel like sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, but you also need some kind of strategy. So I'm not building the strategy with hand traps. So we start out with the 3 Blue Eyes. From there, we got 2 Maiden on whites, okay? She's, again, one of the best pieces in the deck. And I try to make sure that I use like each card effects to the maximum potential, which means like trying to use everything that it says on its card, trying to make that as possible, as likely as possible. Like I don't want to have an effect on my card that I cannot use. So I'm trying to maximize every single card to its full potential. So 2 of these, really good. Then we have 2 Kaiser Seahorse. Again, you need the Kaiser Seahorse. It's cool because it's a dragon tuner. So it's a 1 card combo. So that's going to help you a lot. Then we have 2 alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, most people probably only play one of this. I like to play two because I am a Duel Links player. I play Duel Links every single day. If you guys want to duel me in Duel Links, let me know. I can send you my information, and we can friend requests. But most people are Master Duel players. Nothing against Master Duels. I just find Duel Links a little bit more fun because I can kind of like get in a lot of duels with a short period of time. Master Duel I still play here and there, just not as much. But yeah, I also will show you why I have two of these in my deck, because I'm trying to, again, maximize the full potential of this deck. It could be a brick, but I think there's lots of cards that you can kind of like discard or draw into a Blue Eyes, so you can still summon this. So two of those. Then we have three Sage of the Blue Eyes, okay? Now, if a structure deck comes with like three of the same card, it's probably a good idea that you play it. I don't really play, or I guess like to play three of the same card very often, because I build my decks with versatility. So like I want to, no matter what deck I'm playing against, I want to be able to have different outs, different solutions. You know, I'm not just building a deck just to counter a deck. I'm not just building a deck just have one kind of main strategy, or, you know, this is a combo, or this is like the meta deck, and if I don't get the combo off, or if I don't have the hand traps, then, you know, I can't really be that good. No, I'm trying to, no matter what deck if I face, you know, I'm trying to have versatility. But again, if structure deck has three, it's probably a good idea that Konami's telling you, you probably want three of these in your deck. So it's a rare occasion that I actually put three of the same card into this deck. So definitely Sage with the Blue Eyes, you need. I have two Dragon Spirit of the White, because I'm a Duel Links player, and the Duel Links Blue Eyes meta version of this deck, this card is really good, and it gets rid of back row, and it's a normal monster, so it kind of works with other normal monsters kind of card, so definitely want two of those. I have two of the White Stones of Ancients, pretty good card, kind of, again, really good in Duel Links, to have a couple copies of these, but again, I don't like to play three of the same card unless it's, you know, absolutely needed. I only have one copy of the Stone of Legend, so it's kind of the same thing as the Ancient, but again, versatility. You kind of want different cards with slightly different effects. This one says at the end phase, okay? Why this one? It just says when it gets sent there, so I don't have to wait until the end phase to activate its effect. So again, versatility. Next, we got Jet, okay? Obviously one of the best cards in here. I don't think you need more than one Jet unless you're building like a specific style where Jet is countering like another meta deck or some sort, or you build the deck around Jet, but it's just kind of like for different versatility, comes in clutch. Then I have two Dictator of D's. I think this card is like underrated. Like I think it's way better than what people think. What I was trying to say, like, yeah, I'm maybe bricking if I'm drawing like all my Blue Eyes or Blue Eyes alternatives. This card is a really good way to kind of like get those Blue Eyes cards into my hand so I can summon my Blue Eyes alternatives. So I think 2 is really ideal in the version that I'm building. So good card. Then I have 2 Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Now, I do not want to play the Chaos Max Dragon, because I think the Chaos Max Dragon is actually a worse card than the Chaos Dragon, which is crazy. Because most people, I think, would say the Chaos Max Dragon is the better version, because it has 4,000 attack, but me personally, they're actually the same thing, but this has a little bit better of effect. The only difference is it has 1,000 less attack. But it can't be destroyed by card effects, can't be targeted by card effects, and if it attacks a defense position monster, it does piercing damage. So it does the same thing, but the difference is this also has an additional effect, where you can flip your opponent's monsters either in attack position or defense position. So that little extra effect, I think, makes this really good. And I'm playing 2 because I want to maximize the potential, and I'll show you with the trap cards. The trap cards are basically the way that you're going to ritual summon this card out onto the field. So I wanted 2 because I used 2 of the traps. But next we have 1 Master with the Blue Eyes. It's a spellcaster tuner that could come in with different situations, so pretty good. Effect Veiler, I threw this in there. I know it's a hand trap, but it's also tuner level 1. Okay, so I thought 1 hand trap just in case, switch it up, but it works really well with the deck still, so okay, we're gonna throw that in there. Now I have 3 of these. Okay, So the structure deck only came with 2, but you get like 1 bonus card for like the 25th anniversary collection, and my bonus card was this. And I think if it's a holographic card, holographic cards are kind of like in a structure deck saying this is one of the best cards, you want to play it. And reading the effects, yeah, I think having 3 of these compared to maybe like a random spell or something that I could add might, you know, be good to draw into. Cool kind of fact, this is kind of like, I think like Secret Rare 25th kind of version, I'm not even sure, but it has kind of like the little sprinkles, but I don't like how this one looks as much as just like the original like UR holographic. I think this looks so much more crisp and cleaner. I know it's like a lower rarity, but you know, I think it looks nicer. So I got 3 of those for my first spells. 2 of these, again, these are holographic. If it's a holographic card, you probably want to play it. So this lets you fusion summon a monster, so there's kind of like a way to fusion summon, pretty good. This, 2 of these, okay, it's a quick play spell card, so you can do it on your opponent's turn. Also a really good card in Duel Links, so kind of want to fusion summon as quickly and often as you can. This card is just a field spell, just to help your blue eyes out, give them a little bit more attack boost. Then I have 1 Melody, because this is a really good card to help me get to the blue eyes into my hand, so I can use Blue Eyes Alternative. So I discard 1 card, then I can add 2 Blue Eyes monsters, you know, with 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense to my hand. So I think one of these is ideal, because I don't want to just focus on trying to just get the blue eyes, because if it gets countered, I need backup strategies, so that's why I like to play 1. 2 of these are the traps that I was talking about. Again, holographic, probably want 2, but they let you ritual summon. So this is what we're using to ritual summon the Chaos Blue Eyes Dragon out, and also if this card is activated, I can destroy like 3 cards on my opponent's field, up to like the Blue Eyes or something. So it's pretty good. It has versatility. Then I have 2 True Lights. Again, I have 2 of the Maiden, so you can discard her to set this from your deck directly onto your field. Since I only have 2 of them, I only need 2 in my deck. So if one gets destroyed, I have a backup. Or just to help deck up my deck to draw the cards I need. Then last, I got this other trap, pretty good trap. And again, you want cards that have blue eyes and that mention blue eyes in its text, because lots of cards work if it says if a blue eyes card or a card that mentioned blue eyes in its card text. So this is another one that you could kind of grab from the deck and add it to your hand. So pretty good trap. I only build my decks with 40 cards. I know some people maybe want to do like a 60 card version of this, but I think 40 is ideal to kind of draw into what you need. But going over our extra deck, oh wait, totally forgot. There's 2 more cards that I actually bought and added into the deck that weren't originally in the structure deck. So I added 4 cards that weren't originally into the structure deck that I wanted to add for versatility. So obviously we got Bingo, Machine Go, a really good card in Duel Links. It's a blue eyes card, so you know this helps me again draw into the blue eyes alternative. That's why I have this. So it's kind of like, maybe if you think about these 2 kind of like very similar to each other in a sense, but different strategies. So that's 1. This card with only like $1.70, somewhere around there, not super expensive. Then I added Maiden of Eyes Blues. This is different from the other Maiden card. So these 2 are different, because again I want versatility. So I don't want just 3 of these, so I have her because she can summon blue eyes from the deck, graveyard, or hand, while she can only summon from the graveyard. So different effects, different situations. So she was only like $1 and some change. So this is for the extra deck. So we got 2 of the Link ones, okay, holographic. Probably want 2 of these. So it's a pretty good card to start your combos with. Then I have 2 of the Spirit of the Eyes of Blue. This is good because that's quick effect to special out some of your other synchro Blue Eyes monsters, so you probably want to get these out first. One of them that you can get out is Azul Eyes, good for protection and can summon back your Blue Eyes monsters from the grave, or the new boss monster. You can try to get these bad boys out, which is like the synchro version of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So pretty good. So 2 of those. Then I have 1 Indigo Eyes for versatility. I like to have like every kind of summoning mechanic, just in case you need to use that summoning mechanic. So 1 XYZ. Then I have 2 Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. This is good because it's easy to get out because it's just 1 Blue Eyes and 1 Dragon monster. So I don't need specifically have to have 2 Blue Eyes. I can just use 1 Blue Eyes and 1 just Dragon. So pretty good. Then I have Twin Burst Dragon. Again, I don't need polymerization to get this out. I can just, if I have 2 Blue Eyes, boom, fuse them together, get this bad boy out, can attack twice, pretty good. Blue Eyes Ultimate, okay, I mean, you never know if you need to get this out, but on the vice versa, one of the other cards that I bought and added into the deck is the other version of it, is Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. So this is a little bit more expensive, it's like around $12. So the other card that I've added was this guy. My friend Julio Bands told me about this guy. It's 2 normal monsters. Not like the best, but you know, versatility could come in handy. Not too expensive, like only a couple dollars. So we're looking like under $50, or around $50 for all of these cards. And again, you can make it a lot cheaper if you buy this in the stores instead of online. But the last card is, we got Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Good card in Duel Links also. Some people play 2 of this, you know, if they focus on trying to get this guy out. I don't think this is like the end monster of this deck. I think it's basically trying to like get out whatever end boss you need based on the situation. So if you need this guy, then you play this guy. If you need someone else, you play someone else. I always like to add skills into my deck because I'm a Duel Links player. So we got Beatdown, okay, again, it can increase your monster's attack, so I can just raise their attack level and just win the duel. But yeah, that is it, guys. Let me know what you think, and let's duel.